Coming up on Torrance Today, COVID-19 cases continue to rise as indoor mask mandates loom closer to home. Ongoing projects will impact local traffic for the next couple of weeks. We'll tell you where. And it's already that time of the year to think about back-to-school preparations. Find out how you can help children in need. All this and more coming up right now on Torrance Today. Welcome to Torrance Today. I'm Christine Lee. It's 4 p.m. on Monday, July 18th. I hope you had lots of rest over the weekend. Thank you so much for joining us. Here is our first story. COVID-19 cases continue to rise in our area, and LA County public health officials indicate the indoor mask mandate may return at the end of the month. But masks are already returning to some universities. Starting today, the University of California, Irvine is requiring masks on campus regardless of vaccination status, following Orange County's move into the high transmission category. UCLA also reinstated its mask mandate last month and extended the requirement until further notice. Data shows nearly 9 out of 10 Californians live in an area with high COVID-19 transmission levels. LA County public health officials are expected to bring back the indoor mask mandate starting Saturday, July 29th, if our county remains in the high transmission level for 2 straight weeks. A couple of projects starting today will impact local traffic. The first one is in North Torrance. The westbound curb lane of 182nd Street will be closed from Casimir Avenue to east of the 405 entrance and exit. The closure will be in effect over the next 2 weeks between 8:30 a.m. and 3:30 p.m. due to the installation of a private sewer main line. Drivers are encouraged to avoid the area during these hours. Another project takes place just south of the Del Amo Fashion Center. Westbound traffic on Carson Street will be reduced to 2 lanes from Hawthorne Boulevard to Ocean Avenue for the next 2 weeks as well, from 8:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Southern California Edison is doing some work and asks motorists to avoid the area during that time. Well, it feels too soon to think about going back to school, but starting next week, the city is hosting a 2022 back-to-school supply drive for kids experiencing hardships. City workers are collecting new and necessary school items for Torrance Unified School District students who are experiencing homelessness and/or are in foster care. The drive begins on Monday, July 25th and goes through August 19th. Wish list items include backpacks, lunch bags, pencil boxes, notebooks, folders, and calculators. They'll be collected at City Hall and the Permit Center at 3031 Torrance Boulevard, as well as at the Katie Geiser Civic Center Library at 3301 Torrance Boulevard. Organizers hope the drive will give students an opportunity to start the school year on the right foot. For more information, visit torranceca.gov/helpothers. If you're looking for something fun and free to do during the summer, the Torrance Library has lots of activities going on. This week, the Walteria Library will host an adult knitting event called Knotty Knitters. It takes place tomorrow, July 19th, and adult knitters of all skill levels are invited starting at 11 a.m. Basic supplies will be provided, and participants can either start new projects or continue old ones. And just a reminder, the library has a summer reading challenge happening right now. The annual All Ages program invites community members to read for 16 hours or complete literacy-related activities for that same period of time. Those who complete the challenge will get a certificate and a special prize. For more information, drop by any of the 6 library branches closest to you. This Thursday, the Torrance Historical Society will host its annual Rock Around the Block event. It's a 1950s celebration of Torrance being awarded the All-America City Award, one of the country's most prestigious community recognition awards back in 1956. The event is open to the public and will include fun for the entire family. Rock Around the Block will feature a viewing of vintage cars, 50s music by DJ Ozzy, Firehouse Dogs grilled by our very own Torrance firefighters, a Torrance Bakery cakewalk, pie eating contest, and more. Rock Around the Block takes place from 5 to 8 p.m. on Thursday at the Torrance Historical Society Museum located at 1345 Post Avenue. Well, we may pay a little less to fill up our gas tanks soon. A Biden administration energy advisor says national gas prices are expected to come down closer to $4 and away from the $6 mark we've been seeing for weeks. Gas prices in LA County actually dropped over the past few weeks, down 47 cents compared to just over a month ago. The national gas price hit a record high of $5.02 in June and has been steadily dropping ever since, leading to today's national average of $4.51. The lowest gas prices here in Torrance continue to be at Costco on Lomita Boulevard at $5.39, as well as at Arco on both Prairie Avenue and Crenshaw Boulevard at $5.49. You can use the Gas Buddy app to find the best deals in your area. Dried blueberries are being urgently recalled due to a possible lead poisoning. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration issued the recall for Brandstorm Incorporated's freeze-dried blueberries. They were sold at retailers across the U.S. as well as online. A lab in Maryland tested the product and uncovered the potential presence of lead that was over the FDA limit. The agency says the issue is isolated to 2 batches of blueberries that has the best by date of December 2024 and January 2025. It also notes that lead occurs naturally and may be contracted in fruits and vegetables during cultivation. Brandstorm has not received any reports of adverse effects, but larger amounts of exposure can cause lead poisoning. The freeze-dried blueberries are sold in white and blue pouches with the Natiera brand and logo. Officials say if you bought the affected products, toss them out or return them to the place of purchase. Well, candy maker giant Mars is being sued over allegations that Skittles contains a known toxin. A lawsuit filed in California last week by a consumer alleges that Skittles are unsafe for consumers because they contain heightened levels of titanium dioxide. The company uses the substance to produce the candy's artificial colors. In 2016, Mars publicly announced its intention to remove the substance from its products in the coming years, but the recently filed complaint argues that it is still being used in Skittles. Mars released a statement saying, quote, "While we do not comment on pending litigation, our use of titanium dioxide complies with FDA regulations. The FDA lists titanium dioxide as a safe color additive, but there are restrictions. The quantity of the product cannot exceed 1% of the food weight." The lawsuit also notes that other candies such as Sour Patch Kids and Nerds do not use this ingredient. Well, still ahead, it's Motivational Monday. Meet an adorable group of kid CEOs who came out to the Civic Center over the weekend to practice being a boss. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
So we were walking to school. At the corner, we waited for the traffic light.
I started thinking about lunch. Mom pat me turkey and cheese.
She's
I really want
smart,
cheese pizza,
but
like at Luigi's.
sometimes her mind
They have this
wanders.
video game there, and Kate's got the high score. We should have a sleepover. Maybe I should pack my pajamas.
I remember saying, Laura? Laura,
I think I heard Mom say something.
the sign says don't walk.
Sometimes it's so overwhelming.
When we finally got there,
she gave me a hug goodbye.
I really hope she doesn't
I
have
really
another
hope I
bad
don't
day
have
at
another
school
bad day at
today.
school today.
When you can see learning and attention issues from their side, you can be on their side. That's why there's Understood.org, a free online resource for the parents of the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues. Here you'll get personalized recommendations, practical tips, daily access to experts, and more. Go from misunderstanding to Understood.org.
At the end of every episode of Torrance Today, we want to share a positive story that fits the theme for the day. On this Motivational Monday, we want to highlight a group of kid CEOs who are putting their dreams to action and making some side cash during their summer break.
I'm selling tote bags, and I'm selling it to encourage people to use reusable bags so that it decreases the amount of plastic waste in the ocean. It's super fun, and I love creating my own designs and just being so creative with it.
People can see my creations and they can enjoy it, and I'm happy because I made people happy and I make money, so it's amazing.
Mainly because it looked cool to interact with people and sell stuff, and I honestly just make money and stuff and feel try to be an entrepreneur.
The South Bay Children's Business Fair took place at the Ken Miller Recreation Center on Saturday. The fair gave kids ages 5 to 17 an opportunity to develop, market, and sell their own products with some help from their parents in most cases. Community members dropped by to support our young entrepreneurs and enjoy the live music, sweet treats, and more. The South Bay Children's Business Fair launched last winter with its first event at the ICANN parking lot. Many children who were homebound during the pandemic got creative, started their own companies, and had a lot of fun selling their creations. It's so wonderful to see their efforts growing and having them at our Civic Center to continue chasing their dreams. You can see more from this event in future episodes of Weekends in Torrance. Well, that's our show for today. Let us know if you have a positive story to tell by emailing us at torrancetoday@torranceca.gov. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow with more news from and for our Torrance community. Have a great day.